Welcome to Built by a Boss. I'm your host, Evolyn Brooks, journalist, award-winning producer, author, founder of In My Solitude LA. On this podcast, you'll hear unique origin stories, growth strategies, and meaningful insights from successful female founders and entrepreneurs who are creating groundbreaking businesses and careers with intention. It's season 2 of Built by a Boss, and I'm so glad you're here for the journey because we all need each other right now. Based on the conversations I've had with many of you, staying motivated is a big issue, especially if you're managing a business, working from home, and helping the kids with their schoolwork. If you're like me, you're doing everything possible to push through as if there is some invisible finish line to cross and everything will return to normal. Meanwhile, we're dealing with negative thoughts, anxiety and fear, and a relentless desire to know and control the future. The thing is, returning to normal is no longer good enough, and the finish line keeps moving anyway. So maybe this moment in time is not about wishing everything would go back to the way it was, but more about being emotionally resilient and embracing the opportunity to be more present to what is and create change from there. Here's what I've discovered. It's okay to give yourself time to breathe and stare out the window at the squirrels and birds. I've had plenty of those moments, and they have taught me a lot. Primarily, that life goes on and the sun continues to rise and set, regardless of our current circumstances. If we take our cue from nature, we all have the seeds we need to grow something new. We just have to plant them, and then use all of the tools we possess to nurture and protect what comes up. But sometimes, that's easier said than done when we're forced to start over, lost a business, a home, a family member, in the midst of a pandemic and cultural upheaval. I love what my guest, author and actress Tina LIFFORD from episode 15 says about how to maintain your center in the midst of chaos through a process she calls CREW. What principle can we gather unto ourselves right now as a guiding force through these type of days we're in?
I always recommend that we begin with a higher truth about who we are, right? When we can tap into a higher truth about who we are, we can more effectively address the victimization that needs to be addressed without feeling like victims, without becoming victims. And one of the ways in which we at the Inner Fitness Project encourage people to think of themselves, it's an acronym called CREW UP, CREWW UP. And that stands for recognizing that you are innately, that means God, made you innately creative, innately resilient, innately empowered to choose and re-choose how you think and respond, innately whole, innately worthy. And when we begin to give ourselves the kind of time and attention, prioritizing our inner fitness, it forces us to, revisit daily, sometimes, hour to hour, that truth that I am innately creative, resilient, empowered to choose, whole, and worthy.
That was a great episode, by the way. She provides us with a lot of tools to manage our thoughts and emotions because let's face it, some days we get upset. I know I do. We're mad because life has changed, but I think the real underlying issue is fear and the questions we're afraid to address. Do we have the energy to pursue a new dream or resurrect an old one? Can we support our family with little money in the bank? Are we out of ideas? Is our next big thing big enough? Is it too late? Or have we simply run out of time? It's hard to plant the seeds of a new life, though, if you're constantly pulling up your roots with disparaging words. Pay attention to what you're thinking, or you will sabotage your best efforts. What we choose to think and say to ourselves is an indication of what we value and where we are stuck. As soon as we accept that life is different, opportunities that are meant for us will become visible. When our mind is clear, we can see the openings better and also our blind spots. The world needs new solutions right now. So how can we use our gifts to help and be of service through our life, work, and business? Here's the thing. In order to succeed at a goal, it's important to earn your own trust. Sometimes we don't start things because we know we won't finish, or we don't know how we'll finish. But none of that really matters because the future has always been uncertain. We just have more clear obstacles now. So trust the process of life, even if you're feeling abandoned or left behind. Surrender your worries to the universe and believe in your abilities. Eventually, you will create a powerful result that will be based on perseverance, faith, and betting on yourself. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Built by a Boss. If you're new to the show, liked the episode, and found it valuable, please consider leaving a 5-star review and a comment. It really helps other listeners find us who might like the podcast. You can also join our Built by a Boss Patreon community for as low as $1 a month, join our private Facebook group, receive some awesome gifts, and help us create more content like the Increase Your Side Income ebook and course on Teachable that's designed to help beginning entrepreneurs on their journey. Follow us at Built by a Boss on Instagram. Also, visit me at inmysolitudela.com for Slow Flow Yoga Sunday, a virtual class designed to help you decompress and set positive intentions for your week ahead. As always, thanks for listening. I'm Evolyn Brooks. Until next time, be kind, be better, be brave, be a boss.